question will go to Corey Johnson, taken initially. In the past, the library has been open 24 hours per day. Since it has closed, presidential teams have devised plans on keeping a room open in Schneider 24 hours a day, creating a library corridor, and extending library hours during final weeks. What is your goal regarding library access in the next year?
We would love to have access to the library 24 hours a day, especially if you're living in residence halls. It's very difficult to find a quiet place to study where you can get away from things. But to kind of go off on a tangent, being involved in theater, we have talked recently about trying to get access to that building 24 hours a day. I know in Phillips right now, if you're a science major, you can swipe a card and have access to the building to work on whatever you need to work on. And if you're a music person, if you're a theater person, if you're an art major, you need a lot of time to complete your projects, to practice for your recital, to rehearse for your scenes you have the next day, to finish your art project that you decided to do last minute. And I think 24-hour access to that building would be a great asset to a lot of students on this campus.
Thank you. Candidates Flott and Radcliffe.
In everything that was just mentioned in this question, I have been part of the success over the last 3 years working with the Academic Affairs Commission, that when the library was discontinued at 24 hours, the commission and myself were very upset with the fact that there wasn't a 24-hour access. So we worked with Andy Soll and other key administrators to have a bigger room than a Schneider, like 102 room, open for 24 hours to study. So we were, through about a year process, we were able to create the 24-hour access of the old library. And I think it's paid off, and there's a bigger computer lab than Schneider 100. Also, a lot of students voiced concern that the library needed 24 hours during the week of finals, but they would like other 24-hour periods. And so this past semester we were very successful having the week before finals. And I hope to continue that. It was very successful, and I'd love to bring that hopefully at other peak times of the semester.
Candidates Wagner, Nielsen.
And I think that really should be the goal of any presidential ticket, should be to promote having the library available at peak times when it is most necessary for students. Due to the budget cuts that we've seen, bringing back the 24-hour year-round library probably will not be feasible along with everything else. But we should look at making sure the library is open and available to students a couple weeks before finals, around midterms, so students do have a quiet place to go and study.
Thank you. The next question.